All right, so I'd like to talk a little bit about blocking. Blocking is when you actually figure out the logistics of your shooting area. This can mean taking into account tables, computers, desks, lights. Lights are a big thing. A lot of people think, "Oh, I have tons of space," and then when you start to set up lights, you have no space. Blocking is really important. It can also help you think about moving and things like that. There's a lot of software out there that'll help you do blocking. You can always just sketch it out on a piece of paper, and that'll work pretty well for you. There's a software I like called Shot Designer, and that's what you're seeing here. This is a scene I sketched out in Shot Designer. This is showing scenes 2, Boy, and 4, Doug. And you can see that there's movements in here. That's something I really like about Shot Designer. As you move forward through the video, you can see right here it starts to move. So let me push play so you can see that it shows different lights, and here it'll show the movement. So as the character walks, the camera is going to move back, and then the character will turn to face the camera. And their distance stays the same as they move. You can see here it's moving forward and backward together, and that's how it's going to end. All right, so let's kind of dissect this. I did not measure. I did it all by eyeballing. Normally you'll want to measure your space. So I know that we've got a room here, walls here, there's a wall here, and a large curved wall here with 2 televisions, and then there's a big table here in the middle of this room. So I know that I'll be able to light my person once they're standing in stance B, which is right there in the landing zone. This light will light my character, and this light will have to, you can see that I'm going to be casting a shadow if I'm right in front of this light, but if we raise the light up above me and shine it down, and then have this fill those undershadows, it'll look okay. So the real challenge comes in lighting her on this path. So that's why I put this little character here, a person holding a light. I don't know if it's going to be a person that will turn it so that she's always lit, or if I'll be able to set up a static light that she can walk away from. But I know that I'm going to need a light here to light her when she's at point A here. So this will fill light onto her, and this will spill light onto her. There'll be a little bit of light coming from the general room. And then here I think is where I'm worried about light. She's going to get hit from all 3 sides. We'll kind of just have to see how it plays out and play with it once we get there. But blocking is very important. It's very helpful to know exactly. It helps so that on shooting day, you know exactly what to expect, and you have a good starting point. You've thought it out. Now, sometimes your blocking isn't going to work, and you have to make modifications or changes, and that's okay. But it's important to have a general idea at the very beginning. And the same goes with screencasting. You'll want to know what you're doing. You'll want to know the pattern you're going to go. A lot of times you can just make an outline, but you want to make sure you have the assets and you know where on the screen things are going to go. And that's a sense of blocking in and of itself. Thanks.